Hi, my speech today is about recycling and if it's really worth it. How many people who are listening to this speech or are in this classroom have read a paper on a daily basis? And how many people have thrown it directly into the trash can? How many people have drank some sort of bottled drink throughout the day and then just threw it right into the trash can when you're done? And how many people in this room have been asked the question, did you take the trash out by your parents or your grandparents? Relatively, there lays in the problem. Too many people do not recycle, and it's slowly killing the earth that we call home. When you're at your house or apartment or dorm or wherever it is that you live, do you actually take the trash out, or do you just throw it on the floor when you're finished? Essentially, that's what we're doing when we choose not to recycle. We're just throwing away the earth and not caring. Today, I'll bring you to the forefront of the problem we face with trash buildup on our earth, how recycling helps and what it does, and what we can actually do to help. We face a large problem with trash buildup on our earth. Per the website dosomething.org, the average person generates over 4 pounds of trash every day and about 1.5 tons of solid waste per year. In 2009, Americans produced enough trash to circle the earth 24 times, and that is crazy if you think about it, that we actually have that much trash. Over 75% of that is recyclable, but we only recycle 30% of it. We generate 21.5 million tons of food waste each year. If we composited that food, it would reduce the same amount of greenhouse gas as killing 2 million cars off the road. Americans throw away an amazing amount of plastic bottles every hour, 25 million. Over 87% of Americans have access to curbside or drop-off paper recycling programs and don't use them. In 2009, Americans threw away almost 9 million tons of glass. That could fill up enough tractor trailers to stretch from New York to LA and back. And in 2010, paper recycling had increased to over 89% since 1990, which is amazing, but we're still not doing our full part that we could be doing in recycling. If every American recycled just 1/10 of their newspapers, we could save about 25 million trees each year. But recycling is more than that. It's more than just knowing the facts. It's actually not throwing these recyclable goods into the trash. It's throwing recyclable goods into that plastic bin. That plastic bin that you can get from your waste management company. Because not everyone recycles, even though we may think it. More people feel that it's a hassle than actually wanting to do it, and that it's too time consuming. Because most everything that you're throwing away in your trash bag can be reclaimed through recycling, such as paper products, newspapers. USA Today is actually printed on 100% virgin material due to the quality it needs for color printing. So it's very important to recycle those newspapers so we can use that for another product. Plastic recycling, even though it's a new idea, we're still only recycling about 20% of what we could. Recycling can aid to the world's mountains of trash. If the world community sends less trash to the landfills, the closing of these landfills would not actually be a crisis in our world today. J. Winston Porter, an administrator for the EPA, said, "It is in recycling that I see the most early promise for improved solid waste management, but we have to recycle." Recycling will decrease not only the pollution in the air, but the pollution in the drinking water that you drink on a daily basis. Will Stager, the author of Saving the Earth, says, there will always be another landfill. Words that we should not and cannot live by. The time for the shift from a throwaway society to a conserving society has arrived. It is necessary that we be a wise consumer and determine what products you buy will help and not hurt the environment, such as pre-cycling when you shop, purchase recycled goods, and become familiar with those recyclable goods and what is made from something that was recycled, so you know to recycle it and then it can be made into something else. There are various other ways we can make a difference, though. Also on dosomething.org, it says recycling one aluminum can can save enough energy to listen to a full album on your iPod. Recycling 100 cans could light your bedroom for 2 whole weeks. Recycling aluminum cans can save 95% of the energy used to make aluminum cans from new material. You should also contact your Congress by writing letters, sending emails, however you can, to tell them that you want these plastic bins to be able to recycle and save the earth. But we also need to start at home. We need to bring attention to everybody in your community and anybody that you work with or anybody in your surroundings to get a plastic bin from your waste management company and put whatever you can recycle in there. We need to show that recycling bins and pickups should be alongside every garbage can on every day that your garbage can comes. It's not that I'm blaming us as a society. I'm 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 blaming the lack of change on the amount we can recycle, because not everybody does understand what recycling is and what products that can be recycled. I hope you have a deeper appreciation for the troubles that face us with an increase in the landfills all over the world. Also, I hope I've explained clearly how recycling can help the reuse of goods and how we can make a difference for our future and every generation after that. I hope you just don't defy and watch our earth turn into a ball of trash, but I hope that you stand up for what you know is right. Voice your opinion and let your actions speak louder than your words. Next time you pick up or take a drink out of a bottle, make a conscious effort to find a recycling bin, not a trash can. Thank you.